Hello, my name's Jason Costal of Costal Guitars in Phoenix, Arizona. I wanted to make a video real quick today documenting a new guitar that came across my bench, and I wanted to talk to you a little bit about it because I think it's a great opportunity to talk about a new company that's kind of innovative and paving the way in terms of a reasonably priced guitar with a lot of accents and options that you normally get on much higher end instruments. This guitar came to me because of a touring group right now called Whitherward. And Whitherward is a singer-songwriter duet consisting of Ashley Norton and Ed Williams. And they are kind of the modern day duo in the sense that they have really sold everything that they own, given up everything that they have in order to follow their heart and pursue their dreams. And they are on tour, traveling the country, playing about 250 shows a year. Their music is incredible. I highly recommend you take the time to go to their website, download their music, and listen to it. But one of the things that brings into conversation then is this idea that a traveling musician needs a guitar that not only sounds good, plays good, can handle all different weather and climate conditions, but it's really got to be able to handle the rigors of the road. And these days, I think it's very difficult to find a guitar that encompasses and embodies all of those things. We have, high-end factory guitars, low-end factory guitars, and it seems like all of them kind of fall into these different price points, but leave different things lacking. And that's brought us to Avian Guitars. Avian Guitars is a company that has been around for a couple years now, and it was essentially a collaboration between an investor and Michael Bashkin and Harry Fleischman. Michael Bashkin and Harry Fleischman are two of the top luthiers in the entire world, in my opinion. And they collaborated with the owner of Avian Guitars and essentially helped design a modern luthier-built instrument that's created in China using all solid wood construction and accents and options that normally you wouldn't find on a guitar of this price point, built incredibly precise and cleanly to their specifications using specially trained luthiers that they have trained and then brought back over and sold globally through the North American Guitar in the UK. So I just wanted to talk about this instrument and really what it is and why I think it's pretty exciting. At the price point that I build at, I'm not often able to sell to people that are looking for a lower price guitar, but I get asked all the time, what's a good guitar? What would you recommend? And up until now, I've always recommended Martins, Taylors, Seagulls, Eastmans. There's kind of an entire spectrum of guitars that I've always kind of recommended to people depending on what they're looking for and what their price point is. I've known Michael Bashkin for years and Harry Fleischman as well, but I've never really had the opportunity to sit and play an Avian guitar. I was at the NAMM show about 10 days ago, and I was able to sit down and play one for the first time, but in that environment, really, I just couldn't even experience the guitar in any way, shape, or form that would make giving an evaluation worthwhile. So the guitar has come to me en route to Ashley of Whitherward just to do a basic setup, add a strap button, and change the strings. It really doesn't need anything. It's that good right out of the box, but it is the first opportunity I've had to sit down and play it. So what you have, like I said, is a modern built luthier inspired instrument. This is called the Songbird. Sitka spruce top, mahogany back and sides, bone nut, bone saddle, cantilever neck, Ryan style bevel, a demi cutaway which allows access to the upper frets but doesn't really take away from the cubic volume of the overall guitar body. And the construction is incredibly clean. I mean, you look inside and everything is very well thought out, well done, made by hand. And it just, right out of the box, is a truly incredible guitar. The price point on these, from the best I can tell, based on the price list, is around $1,200 to about $2,200 depending on the model. They have a standard model and they have a deluxe model. I believe, I could be completely mistaken, but that's what I understood. The deluxe model tends to have the Ryan bevel. You can have a multi-scale or fan fret fingerboard, the demi cutaway, things like that. But for essentially between $1,200 to $2,000 roughly, you're getting a guitar that has different things on it that would be what you would custom request on a luthier built instrument. Like I said, solid wood construction. There's no plywood. There's no micarta. A laminated, multi-ply neck for strength and rigidity. Rosewood fingerboard, ebony bridge. Everything about it is just very well done. And when I got it straight out of the box, ready to go, beautifully set up, I just can't say enough about this instrument. And if I was looking for a guitar, a beginning guitar or a professional level guitar in under, the $4,000 price point, this would actually be one of the ones that I would strongly consider. The factory over in China is managed by Abe Wechter, who started Wechter Guitars a number of years ago. Many people have probably seen his innovative designs on all the magazine ads and things like that. But what you have is essentially a factory with three incredible luthiers that are taking it apart and putting their stamp on this and putting it out there into the world for people like Ashley at Whitherward and other professional musicians, as well as people just playing at home. Distribution right now is being handled by the North American Guitar, which is a boutique dealer in the United Kingdom in London. And they handle my guitars. That's kind of how I am involved in this. I have absolutely no tie to this company, no royalties, no kickbacks. There's no benefit for me to be doing this other than I don't believe that success is based on luck. I think that success is based on hard work. And what this guitar is symbolic of to me is two musicians that are working harder than anybody I know to achieve success and follow their dream. And they're playing a guitar made and endorsed by a bunch of luthiers that work incredibly hard to provide you the best product that they can. Having worked with the North American Guitar now for going on 6 years, I can say that they are without a doubt one of my favorite dealers to work with. And what I respect about them is they stand behind every single product that they sell. You can't say that for a lot of people these days. So the idea that you're buying a product where the people distributing it and selling it to you are going to do whatever they can to make it right. The luthiers that are endorsing this and helping design it and construct it are putting their seal of approval on it and putting their heart and souls into making sure it's made the way they want it made. And it goes out to people like Ashley and Ed and Whitherward, and it gets played and creates beautiful music for everybody to enjoy. So this really is kind of an exciting guitar to have on my bench, and I wanted everybody to see it and hear kind of a non-biased opinion of it. Like I said, I mean, maybe they'll love this video so much that they'll give me an ownership share in the company. But the reality is that I'm not doing this for any incentive. It's not often that a guitar comes across where you play it and you feel really strongly about it filling a niche that's been really hard for me to find something to fill that part of the guitar industry. So I'm excited because now when people call me up and say, hey, somewhere down the road I'd like to get a Coastal guitar, but right now I'm looking for something between $1,000 and $4,000. This to me is a $3,000 to $4,000 guitar, but it's in the $1,200 to $2,000 price point. So that's a huge deal. It's a working guitar, meaning you can take it on the road, you can play the heck out of it, and it's going to do everything you want it to do. But it's going to be just as comfortable sitting in your family room and playing, in an intimate setting with family and friends. So if you are so imposed and you decide you want to do some more research, I'd ask you to check out Ashley and Ed and their hard work by going to whitherward.com, WHITHERWARD.com. Check out avianguitars.com, AVIANGUITARS.com. And if you decide you're interested in ordering one of these beautiful instruments and making it a part of your life, go to the NorthAmericanGuitar.com and talk to Ben Montague, and I'm sure they will get you set up and ready to go. So thanks for joining me today, and hopefully some of you will be adding Avian guitars to your collection soon and listening to some music by Whitherward. Take care.